Hello there, my functional friends. In this tutorial, we will continue our journey in learning functional programming via the Nix Package Manager. I will start the repo. One of the greatest questions that you may have is how do I load scripts inside the repo, which is the way that we do things with Python or in Node.js. We load scripts inside the repo, and that is how we understand and exercise the syntax of the language. But how do we do that here? Alright, let me switch to the other terminal. I will create a Nix file. Let's say n.nix. Now, to load a Nix file into the repo is via accept. Okay, so if you say a equals 5, and save it, go back to the repo and load it. It's an error because assignment operator per se is not allowed in functional programming. Okay, so this is an invalid thing instruction in the Nix file. In fact, the minimum content of a Nix file so that it can be loaded inside a repo is a set, an empty set. A set in Nix is denoted by open and close bracket like that. That is an empty set. It is a set that contains nothing, but this is a valid Nix file. Let us save this and let us switch back to the repo and load it again. Indeed, we have succeeded. Okay, let me go back to the Nix file and add something, a variable. Say n equals 5. So we have a set containing one field n, a key is n, and the value is 5. Let us save this. Let us load it again in the repo, and we have one variable, and in fact if I type n, it will be 5. Another way to load the source code of Nix is if we assign it to a variable, say a, then just say import n.nix. Therefore, the set is now assigned to a, and if we examine the value of a, it is in fact the set that is inside the source file. Let us go back again. Let us add another field, Q7. It is very important to always put a semicolon in every field in the set, otherwise it will not compile. Okay? Save this and then reload. Alright, so, okay, I'm sorry, as then examine, then we have 2. And we can examine the fields individually by a dot n, she gave us 5, a dot q, she gave us 7. We can also interrogate the presence of a field via the question mark, like a. Does the set A contains n as a field? True, because we have n equals 5. How about q? True. How about r? False, because the set A does not have r as a key, it only have n and q. So I hope that this will help you. This will give you a starting point to use the next REPL, unloading the source file into the REPL, and tinker and increase your understanding of how to use the next, how to program in the next Nix syntax, and thereby understand the next package manager. So to recall, the minimum content of a next script or source code is a set denoted by open and curly brace. Okay. Of course, the most minimum is an empty set. And as a final bonus, I will create a function fn that accepts one parameter n and increments it. Alright, save it. And then reload it again. A equals import and that nix. Alright. So the set A has now I think it was not saved. Okay. Interesting. Let me see. Yep. Okay, let me reload. Okay, then there. Okay, now we have it. We have a lambda. So A, since fn is a function, then pass it by 7, and we get 8. And we can query A for the presence of the fn key, which is true, because we have the fn field or key, and fn is a function. It is a lambda that accepts one parameter and increments it. Alright, so we have this very small script, a next script, next source code. We loaded it into the REPL, and we were able to learn something from it by changing it, and so on. So this hopefully this will give you an initial stepping stone to work your way into understanding the next syntax, because it takes a lot of mental force to really understand it, and the tutorial out there does not really describe how to begin learning Nix. Alright, so this is your mobile teacher signing off and keep up the good work.